NBA 2K24 is here, and after playing the game early for 8 hours, I have found the best ISO build in the entire game. This build gets contact dunks, can shoot from anywhere, it can dribble like crazy, and has elite defense. So if y'all are ready for this build, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and let's get right into this. So yes, NBA 2K did invite me to play NBA 2K24 early, and trust me, I spent a lot of time in the builder. So today, not only will I be showing you guys the best ISO build that you can possibly make in 2K24, but I'm also going to be showing you guys all of the best badges, attributes, everything you're going to need for the game. So make sure to watch the entire video, that way you won't miss anything important. Also, if you're watching this video and you don't have the game yet, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for 4 copies of NBA 2K24. And right now, all you have to do is subscribe and like and comment on this video. Now, as y'all can see right here, there's a custom builder on the left as well as an NBA template builder on the right. And basically this year, 2K made a bunch of NBA player builds that you can copy their build exactly and just bring right into the park. And you can also tweak them a little bit if they're not exactly what you want. But today we're going to be staying in the custom builder. But if you guys want to hear more about the NBA templates or just the entire builder in general, check out my channel. I got an entire video going in depth on it. But jumping into the custom builder, obviously your name, handiness, and jersey number don't matter. But moving on to the physicals, you're going to make your position a shooting guard. Now, I've tried making this build at point guard position as well as small forward, but I found that shooting guard was the best way to go because you just get the best attributes, the best badges, and all around it's just a better build at the shooting guard position. Now, after that, you want to go 6'6" because trust me, 6'6" allows you to get, like, you know, the best contact dunks, best body up animations, and you still get to dribble, shoot, as well as play amazing defense. So 6'6" is definitely the best way to go. And then right after that, you're gonna go 220 pounds. Now, I know it's kind of heavy for a guard or ISO build, but you're still gonna get all the speed you want. But now this will allow you to not get bodied and bullied around on the court, because this year's strength is so important and you definitely want to have it on any build you got. And finally, you want to go with a 7-foot wingspan. This allows you to get all the best attribute caps, great defense, and still be able to shoot, get contacts, and all of that. Now, moving on to the attributes, starting with the finishing category, you are going to get an 89 driving dunk. Now, that unlocks you a ton of badges just off the rip. You end up getting silver posterizer, which, if you guys don't know, literally allows you to get all the contact dunks that you need. You get silver slithery, which will help you out get into the basket a ton, especially because the defense in 2K24 is a lot more physical now and you get bumped a lot. You also get aerial wizard on gold, which helps you catch a bunch of lobs. And if you're someone who plays rec or my career a lot, you get the new whistle badge, which helps you get a lot more calls at the rim. Now, looking at the rest of your physical attributes, they don't look great compared to that 89 driving dunk, but I promise you, you're going to be getting so many dunks on this build, you're not even going to notice. And on top of that, a 69 driving layup is going to be more than enough once you learn to time your layups with the new layup meter. And on top of that, you have a 49 close shot and a 34 standing dunk, which, to be honest, you're not going to be using too much on an ISO guard, so you're going to be just fine. Now, moving on to the shooting category, you're going to start off with a 71 mid-range. Now, once again, I know it's not the highest attribute in the world, but trust me, you're going to be perfectly fine, especially once you get all of your badges. Because with an 86 three-pointer, you're going to get a bunch of attribute caps on your new badges, which will allow you to get badges that help you on the mid-range as well. And taking a look at some of those badges, you're going to have silver agent 3, which will help you hit shots off the dribble. You're also going to get blinders and deadeye on silver, which will help you block out the defenders when they're trying to contest you. You're also going to get limitless range on bronze, which I know doesn't sound crazy, but I played the game and that is going to be more than enough than you need on this build. And if you're playing spot up a little bit, you're going to get corner specialist on gold as well as catch and shoot on gold. You're also going to get green machine on silver, which will help a ton because once again, we are on a green or miss system, meaning that if you don't green your shot, you're not going to make it. But basically, the more you green shots, green machine makes the next shot easier to green. And then after that, you get open looks on silver, which is a brand new badge, which basically makes it a lot easier to hit wide open shots on the court. Now, after that 86 three-pointer, you're also going to have a 62 free throw. So if you play rec a lot, you might want to change this up a little bit and go higher. But if you're someone who plays park, you really don't have to worry about it. Moving on to the playmaking category, we're going to start off with a 75 pass accuracy. And what this unlocks you is silver dimer, which obviously is going to help your teammates make a lot more shots, as well as special delivery for lobs and flashy passes, which can be a lot of fun, as well as some new badges like relay passer and touch passer, where if you're playing rec or threes will come in handy a lot. But moving on to the ball handle, here's where it gets really good. At 6'6" and with all the attributes we've already upgraded, this build still gets an 87 ball handle. And the badges that attribute unlocks packs are just insane. Starting off, we get the silver blow-by badge, which will help a ton because it allows you to get to the basket a lot easier and just get by your defender. You also get the silver handles for days badge, which you're definitely going to want because you're an ISO build. You're going to be dribbling a lot. So this will just help you keep as much stamina as possible while dribbling. You also get killer combos, which can help stun your opponent while dribbling, meaning if you do get a stun animation on them, you could blow right by them or just get a wide open shot. And you also get the silver speed booster badge. Now, obviously, that's a brand new badge because normally speed boosts are just in the game. They're not a badge. And honestly, I think that's a great thing because now you have to be under a certain height as well as get certain attribute caps just to be able to speed boost. So basically, whenever you're dribbling, this badge allows you to run super fast out of a certain dribble animation that allows you to get around your defender, by your defender, just get an open shot, whatever it is. And obviously, you get a bunch of other playmaking badges as well, like Unpluckable, which is definitely going to be one you want to have. And after ball handle, we're going to have an 84 speed with ball. Speed with ball this year works basically the same as it did last year. Basically, whenever you have the ball when you're a guard and you're dribbling, that's when it's going to come into play. So if you're someone who dribbles a lot, which you are going to be if you're making an ISO build, this is definitely an attribute that you need maxed. Now, moving on to the defense, you might think there's no possible way this build could still have good defense after all of these crazy attributes. But don't worry, I found a way. At 6'6", this build gets a 70 interior defense, which gets you the silver workhorse badge, which makes it easier to dive and get loose balls. This build also gets an 85 perimeter defense, giving you the silver clamps badge, which if you still don't know by now, basically just makes it easier to guard anybody on the perimeter. And you also get the silver 94 feet badge. Just listen to this. Allows defenders to harass and bother ball handlers in the backcourt. You're going to be able to bump them. You're going to be able to stay in front of them. So on defense, I think that is going to be one of the most important badges in the game. Now, you also get a bunch of other great badges like Challenger and Fast Feet, which will help you contest shots and stay in front of the ball handler. And another great badge, if you're playing against people who use screens, you're going to get Pick Dodger. Now, after perimeter defense, you're also going to have an 85 steal, which gives you the silver glove badge. And this just makes it easier to pluck the ball from any ball handler. You're also going to get silver interceptor, which will help you get steals in passing lanes, as well as a new badge called right stick ripper, which helps you get more steals when you're using the right stick. Now, after that, you're going to have a 68 block, which isn't crazy, but it is enough to get the bronze chase down badge. And finally, you're going to have a 48 defensive rebound. Now, moving on to the physicals attributes, these are very, very important, so don't skip over these. You're going to start out with an 85 speed, which will help you with speed anywhere where you're not dribbling the ball, like defense and off-ball movement. So that is obviously very important. And you guys can see on the right all of the attributes that it affects. Basically, this year they made it that physicals affect so many badges that you can get. So if you don't have good physicals, you don't get good badges. After that, you're going to have an 80 acceleration, and you guys can just see how many defense and playmaking badges this affects. It is just crazy, but it makes so much sense why it's like this now. Now, after acceleration, you're going to have a 53 strength, which isn't crazy, but with all of the attributes and badges you have now, you'll still easily be able to get to the basket and get open whenever you want to. After that, you're going to have a 78 vertical, which is very important to be able to get all the contact dunk animations, the posterizer badge, and everything you need to be able to dunk on anybody in the paint. And finally, you're going to have a 95 stamina, which is obviously going to be very, very important because this will allow you to just keep as much stamina as possible while you're dribbling, playing defense, or anything you're doing on the court. And there it is, a floor spacing flasher. Pretty cool name in my opinion. And if you're wondering why there were no takeover selections, they took out all of the old takeovers. And if you want to learn all about the new takeover system as well as the new builder, click the video on the screen. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, make sure to like and subscribe.